I'm Susan Wolf-Giullian, one of the 3 trustees of the Mel Wolf Foundation. On behalf of myself and the other 2 trustees, I can say that we are extremely proud and humbled to be the recipients of the 2015 Breaking Barriers Award for our family foundation. My father was an only child, and Mel was his first and only cousin. Melford Jean Wolf, aka Mel, was born in Los Angeles, California in 1930 and passed away in 2001. Like many who lived through the Great Depression, he was greatly impacted by those events. On many occasions, he told the story of how his parents had to borrow money when his mother needed an emergency appendectomy. The Wolf family financial conditions eventually evolved. In 1933, Mel's parents, Sylvan and Isabella, founded Wolf Brown Incorporated. The company sourced buttons, pins, embroidered patches, and other regalia for all sorts of uniforms from the U.S. military, police, Boy Scouts, and many other local and national organizations. Over time, the senior Wolfs became very successful and had a large home in Bel Air where they entertained many of Hollywood's famous people. Life in the Wolf home was never dull. When Mel's parents decided to retire in 1976, he became president of the family company, which continued in business until its sale in 1985. Like my father, Mel was an only child, and as a young man, he was quite an athlete. He loved participating in sports, especially track and field. I found one newspaper article in which they referenced him as Kangaroo Wolf for his proficiency in hurdling. Mel served in the Navy during the Korean War. He was married and divorced, but he and his wife never had any children. Consequently, Mel treated the children of his friends as extra special people. He was incredibly generous with his time, sage advice, and financial support. All of these kids appreciated the person that they knew as Uncle Mel. He was also a bit of an anomaly. When referencing himself, he liked to say he lacked for nothing, although he lived quite sparingly. He said he'd been around the world once, and that was enough. He'd worn expensive clothes when his parents had insisted, but that also was enough. Mel enjoyed buying his own clothes at discount stores and thrift shops. To Mel, material things did not matter. His generosity was well known, and he delighted in helping those that no one else was interested in helping. Mel's one big regret was that he did not pursue his formal education. He delighted in learning as much as he could about a variety of subjects, and when he learned about some of the dire situations in the world, he did what he could to help. At the end of his life, Mel chose to leave his money for the establishment of a non-profit charitable organization to help disadvantaged women and children. The Mel Wolf Foundation was incorporated in 2003. The foundation provided its first grant to Rainbow Alley in 2006, and we are proud to say that we've funded the center every year since. While setting up the parameters of the foundation, the trustees wanted to acknowledge and honor Mel's intentions. Mel detested the idea that anyone could be discriminated against and firmly believed that all people are equal and deserve equal opportunities. He was also an advocate of the concept, you can give a person a fish and he or she will eat for a day, or you can teach a person to fish and he and she will eat for a lifetime. I'm sure he would be very proud to know that he and the foundation bearing his name are supporting Rainbow Alley. The center epitomizes our mission as it strives to help people to help themselves. It's not a handout mentality, but rather one of support, collaboration, and collegiality. Many of the youth at Rainbow Alley have been disenfranchised by those around them, and they can benefit greatly from a surrogate support system. These are wonderful individuals with a lot of potential for the future. Rainbow Alley is providing safety, security, educational enhancement, and guidance for LGBTQ youth. We are so gratified and proud to be working together to inspire our next generation of leaders. Thank you.